Who uncovered the Doudrop, bro? Who smartened me up to the Doudrop? Who found that? Ben, Steve?
It was Hameen Media Group actually was posting it in there, and from
Lay that out, bro. Lay that out, because you smartened me up. I had no idea. So tell us about Doudrop.
So in Urban Dictionary, it says since been changed in the last 24 hours to Doudrop, D-O-U drop, all one word, is now Piper Niven's new gimmick on WWE, from whatever. But a week ago, before they went in and Wikipedia changed it, it said, it's slang for a heavy lesbian woman who likes other women, apparently if you're lesbian, like other women or what have you. And it's just like in the gay community, there's, bears and I guess otters and all, they fucking name themselves after these little twinks or what have you. But I guess Doudrop is one. And the fact of the way they spelled it's almost is identical. So it was either going to be Doudrop, which is she's fat and doughy or what have you, or the Doudrop lesbian thing, and they're ribbing her with that inside. And they were about to even say her name, Piper. Don't say Piper Niven like we've heard. She's been conditioned to. She's Doudrop. Why? Why would fucking Eva Marie come up with that off the top of her head? So forced, so phony. And now an Urban Dictionary lesbian thing during, wait for it, LGBTQ Awareness Month and fucking the positivity. So now we're getting gay slang ribs in on this girl who they also want to fucking get the do thing on because she's overweight, and see how she's being tested, and how if Eva Marie's going to put this shitty creative over, knowing that it has nothing to do with the 8 weeks of setup that we put in pre-tapes to get to her. Everybody's being tested with the biggest insult pile of shit. You eat this on this fucking spoon and do it with a smile. And if you don't, that's your fucking run here. And that they're doing it to both of these girls, probably an agent and somebody else just as a fucking behind closed doors. Got him.
Yeah. Stevie, I swear to God, bro, we're talking about here testing a 37-year-old woman. I can't, Stevie, I can't. If this is a 17-year-old kid, that's one thing. Are they, bro, come on. I was there when Orndorff ran people through the power plant. I get it. Are you tough enough to go through this? A 37-year-old woman, bro, you're going to test. Stevie, do you know how that's pathetic? I mean, that is absolutely pathetic, bro.
There's a weird dynamic. By the way, there's this webcam set up to bring out my eyes, or is just shorts in the half shirt?
No, I would like it closer. I would like a tighter shot, but that's
okay. We'll work on that.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you who's being worked on. It's Eva Marie. She's being worked on by the company. Think about this, and I'm going to go back into a civilian, a normie type of viewpoint.
Right.
I worked for this company, and they really didn't do anything for me. It wasn't really all that great. They let me go. Then they said, we want to bring you back. Now, automatically with any job, you're going to be like, hey, I got a bad taste in my mouth from the first time. Only in wrestling will you go back to it. Then what they do is they make you sorry you took the job back. Like, they make you hate the job. Like, we're going to show you and make you sorry you ever, yeah, sure. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me go back to my life before. What they've managed to do, from what I've seen, because when the vignettes were coming up, I looked at the social media as well as some of the fitness videos. I'm like, well, this girl seems to be knowing what she's doing in the fitness world, the influencer world, all these other things. She seems like she has a business and a brand. Cue WWE, like you said with the Drew thing. Let's destroy it and cost her money. This girl's probably regretting she even entertained going back to this place.
And now I want the real shoot. Usually we'd save it for Patreon, but I want to get it right here. You're going back and forth with her. She's beautiful. We all like beautiful women. There's no doubt about that. But it's what have you on that. But she usually Stevie, know about the side contacts of who's reaching out, whether it's Bray or Elias or whoever, right? Baron Corbin. she's reached out. You must be talking to her about this on the sly and not
Bro,
sharing.
we're big Giant fans. We're big Giant fans.
Well, you guys going back and forth, but I think to me that's all window dressing. And let me ask you this: could this be it? Because you were putting her, stuff over of like that beforehand. Do you think
I do 100%.
her fucking talking to you?
I swear to God, bro. Ben, I'm watching that show last night, and I swear to God, I'm saying, okay, bro, did somebody see our Giants talk? Is that what I swear to God, that's how I felt, bro. Because there was no explanation for it. This match, we'll talk about the match here. How do you explain this? Like, how do you
didn't even do the match the right way? You're doing the reluctant tag partner who's a heel who wants to put the heat on the baby. Instead, she's down on the ground like a manager, only to do a jump up to do the spot at the wrong time and fucking not go over. Like to do the roll up, oh my God, and buried. Like that's the dead in the water buried. If you're going to do the reluctant heel tag partner, you're there, you don't tag, let your partner take all the heat. Then at the opportune time on their comeback, when it's the finish, you tag in, take the pin, and then your reluctant partner who's in the lower end of the power play just has to take it on the chin that they got fucked over by their own partner and lost the spotlight. But it, a win's a win's a win. Instead, they do the switch. The fucking rookie leaves her out to dry. Roll up 1, 2, 3. We're done here. Fucking contract.
She might not be back next week.
No
Both
reason.
be gone.
But am I wrong in that psychology, Stevie, of how that plays out? No. They didn't even do the match the right way.
This is like a month or two worth of stuff. Even for them, they rushed it. Usually they would have their match at Money in the Bank. She would have left the girl to get beat and then the other way around it or whatever. Dude, this was basically, this sucks, or she came back. It's not working. Let's have her get beat. And they'll have that girl in the ring with her and squash Eva Marie next week. That could very well happen.